Hi everyone, let us solve this question. Basically in this question, here if we are going to apply 1 upon quadratic root quadratic, then substitute x equals to 1 by t, then this question will be not easy to solve it. Alright, so that's why we are going to use the substitution concept. Question is, what should we substitute here? So I want to make this factor as a perfect square. So obviously x should be either sine square theta or cos square theta. So you can substitute any one of them. It's not compulsory that you are going to substitute either sine or cos. Any one of them you can substitute. So let us put that x equal to sine square theta. Then d of x will be how much? 2 sine theta cos theta into d theta. As well as limit is also going to change. So if you take x equal to 0, so theta will be also 0. X equal to 1, so theta will be pi by 2. So let us substitute in this question. So integral will become 0 to pi by 2 and 2 sine theta cos theta d theta upon 1 plus sine square theta, and then 2 plus sine square theta, and then root over sine square theta, and 1 minus sine square theta, it will become cos square theta greater. Now I will be how much? 0 to pi by 2 2 sine theta cos theta into d theta upon 1 plus sine square theta and 2 plus sine square theta, and this will become what? Sine theta into cos theta. Correct? Now this sine theta and cos theta will be cancelled out. So this integral will be 0 to pi by 2, and 2 I can take outside. So d theta upon 1 plus sine square theta, and then 1 plus 2 plus sine square theta we have left out. Here you can use the partial fraction concept. Sine square theta you can assume t. We are not substituting, we are just assuming. Correct? So this will be how much you are going to get now? 2, and I can write out here 1 upon 1 plus sine square theta minus 1 upon 2 plus sine square theta. Correct? So if you do cross multiplication, how much you are going to know? 2 sine square theta or 2 plus sine square theta minus 1 minus sine square theta upon these two factor we are going to get sine square theta cancel out. So 2 minus 1 we are going to get now. So basically this factor can be replaced by this one minus this one. So let us solve it again. It will be 2 times of 0 to pi by 2 and d theta upon 1 plus sine square theta, and then what I can write out here? Again minus 2 times of 0 to pi by 2 d theta upon 2 plus sine square theta. Till it's fine, right or not? Now I guess this type of standard question you might have solved earlier. We need to convert in terms of tan. Whenever quadratic in terms of sine and cos is given, so we need to convert in terms of tan by dividing cos square theta, numerator and denominator. So we can write out here, divide by cos square, so it will become secant square theta d theta, and this will be secant square theta plus tan square theta. Same here also, 0 to pi by 2, I can write out here secant square theta d theta, and this will be 2 secant square theta plus tan square theta. Correct? So what we got it? This will be 2. Whenever denominator secant contains, so secant from denominator can be converted in terms of 1 plus tan square. So if it is 1 plus tan square theta, so this will become 1 plus 2 tan square theta minus 2. This will be 0 to pi by 2 and secant square theta into d theta, and this will be again 1 plus tan square theta. So 2 plus 2 tan square theta, so 2 tan, so it will become how much you are going to get now? Tell me. 2 plus 2 tan square plus tan square, it will become 3 tan square theta we are going to get now, right? So again tan will be replaced by what? T, So it will be secant square theta d theta will be how much? Dt. And limits already you have idea to if you take lower limit theta, so tan 0 will be 0 and tan pi by 2 will be infinity. So 0 to infinity, and it will be dt upon 1 plus 2 t square, and then minus 2 times of 0 to infinity dt upon 2 plus 3 t square. Correct? I can take 2 common. If I take 2 common, so 0 to infinity dt upon 2 times of, it will be 1 by 2 plus t square, and minus 2. Same process here, but I have to take common. I have to take common 3. So this will be 3. So this will be 2 by 3 plus t square. Correct or not? So what we got it here, I can write out 2 and 2 will be cancelled out. So 0 to infinity dt upon 1 by root 2 whole square plus t square minus 2 by 3, 0 to infinity dt upon root 2 by 3 whole square plus t square. So 1 upon a square plus t square will be how much you are going to get now? 1 by a tan inverse x by a. So this will be how much you are going to get it? 1 by a tan inverse x by a. From where to where? From 0 to infinity. Minus 2 by 3. Again same process. 1 by a, and then tan inverse x by a, means t by a. From where to where? 0 to infinity we are going to get now. Now this will be root 2. Tan inverse infinity will become pi by 2, and tan inverse 0 will become 0, minus 2 by 3 into root 3 by 2, and same process here also. So we are going to get it here how much? Pi by 2. Correct or not? So what is the answer which we are going to get now? Pi by 2. So we are getting 1 pi by 2. I think we should take common. So if we take pi by 2 common, this will be root 2 minus 2 by 3 into root 3 by root 2. If you simplify root 2, and this will be minus, so it will become root 2 upon root 3. This is what we are going to get now, into pi by 2. So it will be how much you are going to get now? This is okay. So they have given the integral pi by root b common, and root a minus 1 they have given, root a minus 1. So what we are going to do it here, 1 by 2, I think we should send it inside. 1 by 2 if you send it inside, so root 2 by 2 minus root 2 by root 3 into 1 by 2 into pi. Correct? We'll simplify and later we'll take common. So this will be how much? 1 by root 2, and minus this will be 1 upon root 3 into root 2 into pi. I guess 1 by root 2 we can take common. So this will be 1 minus 1 by root 3, and then pi by root 2 we have left out. So if you compare, they are saying pi by root b, root a minus 1. So this will be pi by root b, root a minus 1. So any idea that what we are going to have now? So if you see very carefully what, okay, now do one thing. I can write out root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 into pi by root 2. Correct? So this will become root 3 minus 1 and pi by root 6 it will be. So now if you compare, so b will be equals to 6 and a will be equal to 3. So question what they are asking? They are asking a plus 10b. So a plus 10 will be how much you are going to get now? A plus 10b. So 3 plus 10 into 6, which is 60 plus 3 is 63. So 63 will be the right answer. Understood? So this will be the solution which you can see that. Okay, thank you.